Hey y'all, I know this is super random. Take this as your Monday motivation. It's interesting when you wake up and take the red pill. This does not mean you become a Republican or right wing. It just means start questioning things, okay? I have definitely noticed something with the people I called my acquaintances when I was still very much a liberal. There is a growth pattern that has happened there, and it's almost like they're stuck in the past. And I don't recognize them anymore, so I don't think we have anything in common anymore. You can go check out my Friendships After the Red Pill video right here. And it's so interesting to me because, I mean, I have a lot of Facebook friends, which most of them are not really my friends. I am a singer, so I'm trying to grow my brand, and my producer just told me just let everyone in there. So if I was to clean up my friends list, I would probably be left with about 100 people that I actually know. And by know, I mean we went to school together or we're related or whatever the case might be. But some of these people, I'm very rarely on my newsfeed. I very rarely check my Facebook. If I do, I'm just posting something or checking on specific people, right? So when I logged in today and I saw this, I was like, are you kidding me right now? I told myself I could unfriend you or I could try and open your eyes a little bit. So I chose the latter. And I commented and I said, hey, I used to think like you. And then I did my homework and woke up. Because what else are you going to say? People are allowed to express their opinions on their pages. It's so interesting to me when you wake up and the people you knew haven't. So you basically outgrow them. And this happens across the board. I'm sure there are friends you have who have no sense of identity or growth or self-awareness, or they're not aware about anything, not politics, not life, not how everything ties together. And you tend to kind of leave them behind when you wake up. And that feels that way. Again, this is not a friend. This is more of an acquaintance. And I'm pretty sure we met on a Lyft ride, I think, a few years ago. So no, I'll not call them a friend. We don't even keep in touch. But I have a bunch of people like that. Acquaintances I ran into or befriended in the past, and we knew each other vaguely. But then now I look back and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't. If that's how you think, that tells me you're not critical. You're not a critical thinker enough to challenge your own thoughts. Right? Most of us woke up in 2020. I am one of them. Part of that was someone challenging my thought process. Was someone asking me, why do you support PLM? And then I had to sit there and think about that. A lot of protests funded by George Soros and the Democrats, you'll find if you walked up to, and I've seen a few of these videos, if you walked up to some of these people attending the protest, they cannot justify why they're there. And if you ask them, they're like, oh, we're here because Trump is a fascist. What is a fascist? And then they stay mum. They're mum because they don't know what they're saying. Trump is a Nazi. How? Prove he is. Prove that he is. Again, it's another video here where I was called a Nazi sympathizer by someone I was an acquaintance with years ago. It's so interesting to me. If you cannot justify your thought process with facts and figures, not memes, not little quotes out of context, not hearsay, actual information you have researched for yourself, because that's how you wake up and that's how you grow, then I can't take you seriously. So I just have some food for thought is when you run into such people, instead of ghosting them or walking away from them, just challenge them. Challenge their thoughts. Challenge their thoughts so that they can think about it. And they might not, because that requires a lot of self-reflection. It requires a lot of questioning themselves and their reality and their experiences so far as they see. You know, when you hear my truth, their truth, it's like, it is not my truth, it's just their truth, right? Their own biases are going to have to be questioned, and if they're not ready for that, then they won't do it no matter how much you push. But I think we need to try, right? If someone had not asked me critically, why did I support BLM? I don't know if I would be here right now, to be honest. Again, it was a mixture of things. It wasn't just that. It was a few streams that led to my river of awakening, if you will. That was one of them. But it was a major one. But it feels amazing to have gotten to this point and to have met people along the way who mirror my values, who challenge me. And no, it doesn't mean that we all agree on the same things, right? But we agree on most things. And when we disagree, we agree to disagree amicably, because that's what grown-ups do. It's amazing to be in this point in my life where I can question things, still love my friends, still have my values intact, justify my decisions without bringing in any feelings, and argue my points in debate, and criticize people when I see them posting stupid crap like this without getting emotional. That's the key. That's how you know you've grown. So, sorry, this is a little rant on a Monday. I hope everyone's having an amazing Monday. I'll be dropping another video this week. You guys, please engage with my content. About my YouTube algorithm is messed up right now. But I appreciate your support. And I will see you in the next video, I suppose. I don't know when. Sometime this week. Have a good one. I love you all. Kenyan Hippie out.